Hello loves, welcome to another video. I am so happy to have you here. If this is your first time, my name is Jenna and I have an online crystal shop called Pretty Crystals where I sell crystals for healing, happiness, harmony, and home decor. All the pieces you see here are available on the website prettycrystals.shop. You can sign up for our monthly newsletter there as well, and I would love to have you on Instagram at Pretty Crystals, where I post most of my crystal content and host monthly challenges to help you live your most divine, fabulous, luxurious, beautiful life. So that is the little spiel. Today's video, I am going to get into my top 10 crystals I've ever seen.
Today's crystal goddess shout out goes to Crystal Moonwitch on Instagram. She is a Reiki healer and crystal seller in the UK. She always sends me such beautiful messages that I appreciate so much. So I love you, appreciate you, and let's get back to the video.
It was really hard to pick only 10 crystals to put in this video, so I did, but if you're into this and you enjoy it, I would love to know your thoughts on maybe doing a part 2 because I have so many more that I can share with you. I also have posted a top 10 crystals I've ever sold before with Pretty Crystals, so I will link that below for you if you would like to watch it. I have way more of those as well, so again, if you enjoy this, I'm happy to kind of make it a series on the channel. So as always, get comfy, get cozy, get a snack or a drink. I have some crystal water in this beautiful opalescent mug. It's also very different for me to wear a red lipstick. I never wear dark lipstick, but I was putting it on and I was showing Jenny how it would look, and she ended up doing hers too, like as a joke, because she thinks she's not good at makeup. So she kind of like put it all over her lips, and we came to the realization that this is like very much a stain, like very hard to get off.
What the? This is not okay. Get this off. Oh my.
It looks pretty.
No, it doesn't.
It looks beautiful.
Get me something to. I'm going to choke you.
And it was just so freaking funny. So I was like, I'm not even going to try to take this off. I'm just going to film with it. So we've got our red lips on today. I guess it's a vibe. I don't know. Also, I am going to try to paint my nails. This is the second video I've filmed today, and in that last video I took off my nail polish but didn't get a chance to paint them. So I'm going to attempt to do this while we're talking about the crystals. So don't mind me if I'm painting my nails. And let's pull a oracle card for us today, something that we can set our intention on, a little message for all of us today. I hope you're doing well. It is so close to Christmas. I cannot believe it. Let's see, when will I post this video? Okay, so I think when you're seeing this, it's Christmas Eve if you're watching on Saturday. So Merry Christmas Eve if you celebrate. I will currently be in New York seeing my family, which is always really nice. Also really overwhelming as the holidays usually are. But I am excited to go back because I haven't been there in a couple of years. So I hope everything's well with you. If you're having a hard time through the holidays, just know that things will get better and you're strong. You can get through this. Just keep on one foot in front of the other, as my mom has always told me. Okay. We have number 17. It says, wealth of laughter. Intention. I laugh and smile through the days and nights of my life, finding reasons to be happy at every turn. I honor laughter as medicine and appreciate all the opportunities to laugh and smile with those I love. I welcome moments of pure delight in the cycle ahead. That's so beautiful, and it makes me think of how hard me and Jenny were laughing when we were putting the lipstick on. And the crystal it recommends is Crazy Lace Agate. I don't know about all these crystals on this oracle deck, to be quite honest. Crazy Lace Agate, have you ever heard of that? I sure haven't. So without further ado, I hope you're relaxed and ready to enjoy this video. Let's get started. I made an album on my phone. I went through all of my photos and made a top 10 album, and let's start with number 10. Number 10 is going to be this gorgeous big statement Himalayan quartz cluster. This is at one of my wholesalers that is actually very close to me. They have a big retail section and a wholesale section in the back as well. I do like this wholesaler for the most part. This specific piece, let's see, when was this? This was June 2021. So over a year ago, I saw this piece in the retail section. I believe it was priced at a couple thousand. This was a beauty. I wonder who has it. I wonder where she is now. It was just so incredible. Such a gorgeous energy as well. Yeah, I remember putting her on my stories and so many people loved her, but unfortunately I wasn't able to sell her. She is sitting in someone else's home, but oh, such a gorgeous piece. Like, I love it. Okay, number 9 is this beautiful, big, I don't even know how to describe it, angel art piece, perhaps. I saw this when I went to Mount Shasta. There was a really cool crystal shop there. This was when I was like first posting on TikTok back in the day, and I ended up making a reel that was my first viral TikTok reel, and I was so excited about it. And this was like the coolest crystal shop. If you are anywhere near Northern California or plan on visiting Mount Shasta, it's known as a very, very spiritual place, like kind of one of the vortexes. And the main downtown area is lined with crystal shops. I would say this is probably like the best one. It was humongous. They had so many crystals. The woman who worked there was like really, really sweet and informative. She kind of like gave us a tour, and it was just full of incredible pieces. Sorry, the dogs are going a little crazy out there. All right, I got my first little coat on my thumb. This I consider like my most important finger because it's always in all of my crystal videos that I post. I think I like that color. I don't know if you can see. It's like a nice light marshmallowy. I'll do another coat, but. So if you know me, you know that I am obsessed with angels, all things wings, angel connections, angel connection crystals. I really do believe that we all have a team of angels that are here to help us, here to protect us. And I think we can call on them when we need them, and you won't necessarily like see them physically or maybe even feel them physically, but just calling on that energy, I have experienced it truly, truly helping me in my life. And I don't know, I just have always felt really connected to the whole angel realm. Jenny actually got me this beautiful piece when she was in Sedona. I don't think I've ever shown this on my social media or anything, but it's a really, really meaningful gift. And I don't even think she knew that I had seen this big angel and loved it so much. So it's kind of cool that I have like my own little version. I cannot wait to have a home and display this. It's going to be like one of my most special pieces. So yeah, seeing this piece with amethyst and selenite, two of my favorite crystals, was really cool and definitely a good piece to manifest for the home someday. Oh cool, there's like a little labradorite on the top as well, which I didn't realize. This one has more amethyst. Okay, number 8. Maybe this isn't like a specific crystal, but I just have to tell you to go to this crystal shop if you are ever in Southern California. It's insane. I guess we'll just say number 8 is these amethyst cathedrals. But this place had so many big, beautiful pieces, and the energy there was phenomenal. actually have this little like waterfall area too where you can walk up, and there's this private space with a bench, and you can go there and meditate, and I was able to go sit there for a little bit, and the energy was unreal. I don't know the exact town, I don't remember, but it's on the way to Malibu. Like if you're leaving Santa Monica area and driving along the water to Malibu, it's kind of like right over there. It was just the coolest shop. They had so many big, beautiful crystals. It really made me inspired to maybe like own my own shop one day, which I think about sometimes, but I also think of like the stress and the overhead and how much simpler and everything that an online business is, and I'm all about freedom, so I get scared of the commitment of having a brick and mortar. But like Jenny and I were talking about it this morning, she's always wanted me to do a little store, and then crazy enough, I got a message today from someone asking if I would be a partner with him in a crystal shop. I just don't think now's the right time, but these kinds of places like inspire me to go for that, you know, because they're just like so cool and bring such a good energy and create space for people to come and heal and feel amazing. So they had such a gorgeous pair of wings. Okay, number 7 is this gorgeous golden rutilated quartz. This is a piece that I saw at one of my wholesalers up here. It's actually one of my favorite wholesalers. I haven't been to them since I've been back in the States, but I feel like I'm due for a trip there. They always have really high quality, gorgeous pieces, and this rutile piece is something I probably will never forget. It was just so stunning. I think it was around $2,000.
Look at this piece in the sun. So crazy.
It was another piece that I tried posting on my stories, and it would have been really cool to sell. I think it was around like $2,000. It was definitely a higher priced piece, but it never sold with me. So this is another one that is living its beautiful life in someone's home, hopefully bringing them a lot of happiness. But I had never seen rutile like that, let me tell you. Next up, we have these, I'm just going to make it multiple of them, even though the biggest one is my favorite. I just don't have a lot of footage of it. So these huge rose quartz spheres from a wholesaler down in Los Angeles. This wholesaler is special to me because it was the first wholesaler I ever went to, with pretty crystals. I did a whole vlog about it too. This is where I got a lot of the rainbow moonstone palm stones when I first started out, and not too much there. I have been there twice, but have never really purchased much from them. Honestly, they, understandably so, because they're in a very metropolitan part of Los Angeles, but they're really pricey, and I don't ever judge people for their prices as in like that's really bad. Ew, that's too much. Like, why would you charge that? But for me and where I was with Pretty Crystals, and probably still where I am, I didn't feel comfortable charging the amount that I would have had to charge in order to make a profit. You know what I mean? So it never really worked out for me buying pieces there, especially the bigger ones. Like my crystals just would have been like so expensive. But they are a beautiful wholesale shop. The workers were always really sweet there. They have beautiful pieces. They're in such a cool part of LA, really close to a lot of other things. And I would have been more than happy to bring home one of these rose quartz spheres. Like, I'm not a sphere girl, I will say. You may notice I don't sell a lot of spheres, but sometimes a rose quartz or a clear quartz sphere will really speak to me. And if it was in the right place in the home, I feel like there definitely would be a space for a big rose quartz sphere, maybe on like a gorgeous stand, ooh, like picture when you just like walk into your home. I've always wanted like really big, beautiful doors, and you walk in, and then like kind of the big entranceway, there's a big rose quartz on like a silver simple stand. I'm having a vision, you guys. I think that would be so epic. We will keep manifesting these big beauties. So gorgeous. Number 5 is this pair of amethyst angel wings. This pair is also from the wholesaler that I saw the rutilated quartz piece, and they're not there anymore, but when I first started shopping with this wholesaler, these wings would be there every time, and I always freaking was obsessed with them, like loved them so much. I don't remember how much they were. Maybe I can find it on one of the videos, but it just wasn't in my price range at the time, and I just love them because they're so different. Like, of course I love regular amethyst wings like the ones I have here, but these were unique because they were 2 separate standing wings, and they could have just like sat on a buffet table or wherever you were displaying them without a stand. And I thought that was really, really cool, and obviously super high quality, like super incredible. I loved those wings. I am so grateful to have these babies though, which are for sale, by the way, on the website, or you can DM me to talk about it. Okay, number 4, let's just carry on with the wings, and it has to be these selenite wings. Maybe they should be closer to number 1, honestly, because this definitely has to be like one of the favorite pieces of mine that I've ever seen anywhere. This was at a wholesaler in LA. Actually, no, it was not at the wholesale section with them. It was at a place called the Rock Shop. I forgot what it was called. Rock Shop? Not Rock Shop. I forget what it was called. But anyway, it's a storefront in LA, and they had a lot of beautiful, beautiful pieces. Including these selenite wings. Now, you probably know I just love selenite so much, and again, I love wings, so when I saw these, I was like floored. I remember I did reach out to him and ask what they would cost if I bought them wholesale. I think he said $3,000. This was a couple years ago, so I can't really remember, but either way, it just like wasn't in my budget at the time. When I do have a home, I will definitely be on the hunt for those because they would just be so, so, so pretty. I'm gonna have wings, I think, everywhere. I already have my big wooden ones. By the way, I have to go to my storage unit tomorrow and get all my stuff out of it. So the amethyst cathedrals will be coming home. I think I'm gonna be able to set them up in my room, and I'm really excited about it. I won't be able to bring them home tomorrow because I can't do it by myself. I need to hire someone to do that for me, but they'll be back with me, and I'm so excited. Those are like my favorite babies ever. I tried selling them and they didn't sell, and now I just can't imagine my life without them. Okay, number 3 is this gorgeous, humongous apophyllite piece. This was at a wholesaler in Oregon that I really, really love. I wish it was closer because I definitely would shop there more frequently. Sadly, they actually, like right after the last time I went, there was a really bad fire in Oregon and the warehouse burned down. Thank God they were all okay, but they had to rebuild, and I have yet to be able to go see their new showroom. So I really would love to do that in the near future, but this is a piece, again, like will always stick in my memory, and a part of me really wishes I just pulled the plug and purchased it. I remember him weighing it and telling me how much it was, and it like, I don't know, I don't want to say a number because I really don't don't remember at all, like maybe in the $500 or $600 range wholesale, but it was just the most gorgeous big piece of apophyllite, and I really connect with apophyllite. It's one of the few crystals that give me like legit physical sensations, which is really cool. And to have a big piece like that in the home, especially all like beautiful and diamondy, would just be so cool. They had a lot of cool pieces there, so kind of sad I never brought that home, but what can you do? It wasn't meant to be, and that's number 3. Okay, I just had to take a break and charge my battery for a little bit, and I finished my nails with 2 coats of the Pink Pursuits, which I like the color. I did a horrible job. Oh my god, it's already... Ugh. The thing I hate about doing your own nails at home is like, no matter how long you let them dry, they're never gonna actually dry. Like, there's no part of me that believes what this says, that it's insta dry. Anyway, hopefully the unicorn top coat will be my saving grace and make them look decent. All right, we're trying. So anyway, back to our countdown. Number 2, and this might be kind of like a boring one, especially to be in like so close to the top, but it's going to be these huge amethysts. I don't even know if clusters is the right term. They're just these beautiful amethyst pieces that are also from the wholesaler with the rutilated quartz and with the amethyst wings. There's something so amazing to me about just a simple, basic amethyst slab. Maybe amethyst slab? No, I feel like that's still not right. Maybe just cluster is the right way to say it, but basic amethyst cluster, nothing going on, just this beautiful, deep, dark color that you can literally just put in the middle of your coffee table, and it's going to create such a gorgeous ambiance in your home. I loved those pieces. I hope I can find more videos because as of now, I don't have a lot of footage, even though I remember taking a ton of footage of these pieces and putting them on my stories. Maybe I deleted it, but they were just so incredible, and they don't have them anymore. This was a really long time ago, but that's, I feel like if I were to pick one piece for the home, it would just be like an amethyst piece like this, put it on the coffee table and call it a day, and just feel like a queen. Okay, number 1 is, I mean, it has to be this insane amethyst throne, amethyst chair. This was at a crystal shop in LA that was just a retail store, not wholesale. I had never been there before, but I had always wanted to go. It's actually so crazy. The first time I was in LA, I was driving in a taxi and I was so excited to finally be in Los Angeles, and I saw that crystal shop as I was passing by, and I like wrote it down in my notes as somewhere that I always wanted to return to. And this is way before Pretty Crystals. This is way before I ever had the confidence to, like, you know, create pretty crystals or be part of the crystal community or anything like that, but I was always so drawn to crystals, and I was like, I'm manifesting shopping there one day. So it was definitely like a cool full circle moment, being able to go there and have a shop. And this throne, oh my god, I wouldn't say it's the most like aesthetic piece ever, but who wouldn't want this? You know what I mean? So the shop was really amazing. I forget the name, but I'll write it down here. And they had such gorgeous pieces, and like, what a dream it would be to have that throne. I did a vlog on that as well on my old channel. If you ever want to go back and look at my old crystal videos, my old channel has them all. I just created a new channel for a couple different reasons, but I always have my old channel linked in my description if you're interested. All right, loves, I think that does it for today's video. I'm going to go finish my nailies and put my unicorn top coat on once these dry, which will more than likely take forever. Thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate you. I love you. Please subscribe, like this video, leave me a comment, all the things. So appreciated. Follow me on Instagram at Pretty Crystals. Shop the pieces at prettycrystals.shop. We are starting our January challenge soon, which I won't say a bunch here because I haven't really like formulated it yet, but it has to do with healthy eating, and I would love to have you as a part of that group. So make sure you're part of the newsletter, sign up on the website, or follow me on Instagram. It's where I post everything. So without further ado, cheers to you, my love, wherever you are on this life journey. We're in it together. I love you. I'll see you in my next video, and have a Merry Christmas if you are celebrating. Love you.